Hello and welcome to this first video of my YouTube channel. I'm Vico and this is a video for period cramps. I'm currently in day number 3 of my period and I still feel the heaviness in my legs, so this practice is gonna be perfect if you are in the same place as me to relieve that. We'll need for this practice a pillow and a wall that you can stretch the legs up. So let's get yourself comfortable and let's get started. Nice. To begin with, find a comfortable seated position. I will change my position with an easy cross leg where I can take the hands down on your legs, on your knees. Close the eyes, roll the shoulders back and down. Nice. And take a moment here to arrive to your body. I would like to invite you to take a couple of exhales out from the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Now keep breathing in and out from your nose and place the right hand on your abdomen and the left hand on your chest. Stay here, feeling the air going as low as possible to your abdomen. So when you inhale, you feel how the belly is filling up. And with exhale, you feel the belly into the spine. Deep inhale, belly rising. Exhale, belly dropping in. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Keep your eyes closed. And this is a moment where I would like to invite you to set an intention. Why did you decide today to press play on this video? I recommend you to find one word as the intention. And if you want to borrow mine, is relief. Repeat the intention internally to yourself a couple of times. Nice, very good. And slowly you will open the eyes and release the hands of your torso. Very nice. In a soft transition, we're going to get into all fours. So take the pillow to the side if it's on top of you, and then we're going to find a position in the hands, on our hands and knees. Tuck your toes. Nice. So take a soft and gentle transition between cat and cow. Remember, the movement will begin from the lower back and it finishes on the crown of the head. So soft and gentle. Inhale from the lower back, shoulders and head, look up. Exhale from the lower back, belly in, chin down, head between your shoulders. Inhale one vertebra at a time, open, spread your fingers, look up. Exhale down, belly in, head down. Inhale, soft and gentle, opening your front body. Exhale down. One last time, inhale. Exhale. Nice. Now we'll untuck the toes and then we'll get the pillow in front of our knees to find an easy child's pose. You can take the forehead down on top of your pillow or your forehead closer to the floor, the palms far apart from each other. Span your fingers and find the moment here with your breath to connect back to your intention, to your why. Repeat your word, your intention internally a couple of times. And then slowly and gently, we'll look in between your palms, and then exhale, we take the hands closer to the legs so we can lift the upper body. Okay, nice. From here, we're gonna get to the wall, placing the pillow on the side to help you to get there. So how can we get the hips closer to the wall? So first, we're gonna sit as on the pillow as closest to the wall as possible with the legs long here. Nice. Once you are here, then you're gonna bend the knees, and then as you bend the knees, you're gonna rotate your pelvis now facing towards the wall, so you can slowly stretch your legs up towards the wall. Nice. The first breaths here are like a checking in breath. So I recommend you first not to straight the legs, so just only have the sensation of having the legs up. The heels might be touching the wall. Your arms can be close to your hips or open to the side, up to you. Nice. And then checking in here with your breath. How can you support your body by exhaling deeper? Guiding the air down towards the abdomen, same as we did in the beginning of the practice. Very good. If you want to close the eyes, feel free to do that. It's a nice way as well to get into the self-inquiry of yourself, listening to your breath and to the guidance of my voice. Nice. Now, after we've been here a couple of breaths already, a little bit more than that, we're gonna explore the possibilities. So I would like to invite you to open the legs a little bit wider. It doesn't need to be that much, okay? Still have the heels touching the wall, and then the eyes, again, can be closed or soft gaze towards the ceiling above you. You can play with the bending of the knees, so if you have the legs more straight, it will feel more intense. So in this time of the month, I like to have a little bit of a bending of the legs, because you want to have the benefit of releasing the period cramps that they go to the legs as well sometimes. So you want to help your body to get into a state where your blood circulation is returning back to your heart, and you are helping your blood circulation by lifting the legs. Nice. We'll take here 5 more breaths. Very good. And very slowly, we'll start to walk the feet closer to each other to find again the original position. Nice. Very good. From here, you're going to get into half lotus pose, starting first with the right leg. Okay? So we're going to bend the right knee, place the right foot on the wall for now, and then from here, with the help of the right hand, we're going to lift the foot off the wall to place it below the knee, and then the right hand can be on the inner thigh to help you to open gently your hip. Again, this is something that you need to try with your body. Like, how do I feel today? Do I feel like I want to have a little bit more, or do I want to be gentle to myself? So you can try with the hand on your inner thigh. With the exhale, for instance, you can open a little bit, and then with the inhale, you let go. Let's try this. Inhale, gentle, open to the side. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. You can, of course, hold the position and don't do any changes. Exhale. Nice. Very good. And for the second phase of the pose, you can decide if you want to add a little bit more, but remember to be extra kind to yourself, particularly in this time of the month, okay? So you can try to bend slowly and little the left knee. So if you see, now the heel is on the wall and now we place the foot. And here might be already enough. For me, this is already enough. I don't need to go any further. I want to cultivate compassion to myself and kindness. And it's only by showing up on my mat, I'm doing the best. Nice. Again, the invitation to close the eyes. We have 5 breaths left. And as you exhale, slowly start to stretch the left leg. Let go of your right and take a moment in the center, maybe to feel a difference from one hip to the other, from one leg. You can wiggle a little bit here, pedaling your heels. Nice. Now we get into the second side. So in the next inhale, super gentle. Bend the left knee so the left foot is in contact with the wall. With the help of the left hand, you're gonna lift the foot off and then place it below your knee. So you can gently find the adjustment that you need first. The first breaths in these poses are like a checking point. So it's more about adjusting first what you need today that might be different from tomorrow. So how beautiful is to be able to use our yoga practice to take what we need each time. Nice. So if you want to, again, follow the guidance, same as we did before, with a gentle opening. With the inhale, we gentle push the left hand on the left inner thigh, and with the exhale, we release. Inhale, gentle. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Let's take 2 more breaths. Nice. And then for the second phase of the pose, you can stay in the same position as you are. You don't need to move anything at all. If you want to feel the sensation in a different way for your hamstring of your leg, then you can bend gently the knee and the foot touches the ground. Well, the ground, no, the wall. Nice. Remember, you can also release the leg and release the hand, and then release the sensation of pushing. We have 3 breaths left. Soft and gentle, slowly stretching the right leg. Let go of the left leg. And then feel your hips now. Feel your legs. Do they feel lighter? In my case, they do. Nice. Super good. Now we're gonna get into a recline butterfly pose. For this one, we take the feet together and the knees to the side. Okay. Remember the first breath is like checking in point. And something that you can try here is to play with the distance between your hips and your feet. So the closer you go, the more intense it feels. So for me now, I don't want to get any deeper in the stretch. So I will have a lot of space between my feet and my hips. But again, checking in with yourself and experience it in your body. This is the most important part. Invitation to close the eyes and maybe to place the hands on your abdomen, on your womb, feeling your breath and the air down to your abdomen. Relaxing your face, your eyebrows, the space between your eyebrows, your jaw. Take deeper breaths, exhale. If you need to sigh it out, feel free to do that. Letting go what you don't want to have any longer. And we have 5 breaths left. If you want to try another variation of the distance between your hips and your heels and your feet, you can try that. The last 5 breaths are always a nice preparation for the mind and the body, for the change to happen after the gentle change and movement. Final breath. Nice, very good. And very slowly, we're gonna take the feet, both feet in contact with the floor first, with the wall. And then slowly, we're gonna guide the legs to the right side of your body. And then you're gonna make yourself small, as if you were like in this fetal position. If you want to hug the pillow, just bring the pillow, just hug it here. You're gonna hold this position as for being this one for Savasana, in this recline position. So you can close your eyes, relax your jaw and your face. There's nothing to do, nowhere else to be. It's with your breath here and now. Diving deeper with the sound of your breath. Just comforting yourself in the pose. hugging your pillow, hugging yourself. Guiding the breath all the way down to your pelvic area. And if you want to stay longer, feel free to do that. If you are ready to leave the pose, just make a gentle movement, very gentle. Then we start to place the pillow to the side. Keep the eyes closed for now. Then taking the help of your hands, so you can find yourself in a seated position that fits you to close this practice. I invite you to close the eyes. If they are open, rest the hands on your legs, roll the shoulders back and down. Come back here to the intention of your practice. Repeat it to yourself. And when you're ready, with the next inhale, we'll rise the arms overhead. Palms together, exhale down to your heart. Bow your head, signaling gratitude to yourself, feeling your heartbeat. It was a great pleasure for me to guide you to this practice for the relief of the pain from the period. From my heart to yours, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope that this practice has helped you to relieve some of the stiffness around your legs. If you want to be in the list for my membership, you can sign up in the link below. Thank you, and see you again in one of the next practices. Bye.